Breaking news from the city of Khan Younis in Gaza, where Israeli troops have entered a hospital which they say has been used by Hamas terrorists to hold the hostages. It comes ahead of a possible ground offensive in the nearby city of Rafah, despite calls for restraint by many of Israel's allies. Holly Williams has more on this part of the story.
Israel claims Hamas militants are likely hiding behind injured civilians inside Nasser Hospital. Before the raid by Israeli special forces, they ordered an evacuation, though patients and medical staff were allowed to stay. Thousands of people had reportedly been sheltering inside the hospital complex. Around 1.5 million Palestinians are sheltering in Rafah. Last night, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu vowed to press ahead with an assault in the city after allowing civilians to leave the battle zone. That's despite US warnings against an offensive without a credible plan to protect civilians. Mohammed and Alia El-Basyuni stayed in Gaza City during 4 months of bombardment, despite an Israeli order to evacuate. They stayed put, they told us, because they were too elderly to leave on foot like thousands of others. Their son Loe is a US citizen who lives in Los Angeles and helped design a robotic helicopter for NASA used on Mars.
My dad had heart condition. There was nobody to help him. He couldn't breathe. My mom thought he was dying.
With help from Turkish authorities, he was able to finally get them out of Gaza last week. Though on the first attempt, they say, their convoy of ambulances came under fire.
Were there many times when your mum and dad thought they wouldn't survive?
Every minute.
Yesterday, rocket fire from Lebanon killed an Israeli soldier, and Israel responded with airstrikes that Lebanese officials say killed 10. That's the deadliest day in months of tit-for-tat fire that have sparked fears of this war expanding. Gayle.
Holly Williams, thank you very much.